continuing our conversation on overconfidence. And in this video, we're talking about the 3 reasons why we don't learn about this and why we stay overconfident without recalibrating ourselves back down to reality. So number 1, we're going to learn 2 different terms, and then we're going to revisit a third term that we've already talked about. So number 1 is what is called the self-attribution bias. Self-attribution bias. This is the bias that says we have a tendency to embellish our triumphs and dismiss our failures. So how many of us like to talk about our successes in sports or our lifetime achievements, and maybe, the game that I had 30 points now suddenly has 40 points. And if that sounded pretty good to somebody, maybe I have 42 the next time I tell that story. And of course, if somebody wants to embellish my triumphs for me, then I don't correct them. And so the stories over time tend to get larger and larger. This is the self-attribution bias, thinking about our best trades that we made with our money decisions. And we tried not to talk about or dismiss some of our failures or our struggles in life and with our finances as well. And so when we start talking about this and dwelling on all of our triumphs, this is what kind of takes us from being confident and a good place to overly confident and with excessive optimism and excessive confidence. So that's number 1. Number 2 is what we know as the hindsight bias. The hindsight bias basically says, I knew it all along. And we convince ourselves that when something happens, we say, oh, I called that. I knew this was going to happen. And if you're watching sports, the underdog wins. You go, oh, I knew that was going to happen. I just knew it. Or the market goes down. Oh, I had a feeling that was going to happen. This is the hindsight bias, where we say we knew it all along. Now, the interesting part about this is that even if we say we knew it, and we convince ourselves, man, I'm so smart, I can predict the future, not very often do we actually gain money off of it. Many people predicted the financial crisis crash and said, oh, I knew that was coming all along. I could tell all the things. But then there's only a select few that financially benefited from that crash and put their money where their beliefs were. But hindsight bias, I've called the next. You have a lot of people who said, I predicted the financial crisis. And for now, we're in 2024. So now for the past 15 years, they've said, oh, another one is coming. And I don't doubt them. But what do you do with that information? Yeah, hindsight bias works. And people kind of build their business on this doom and gloom that they've been predicting for the next 15 years. And eventually they're going to be right. But if you were just to sit on the sidelines and put cash under your mattress, where would that have gotten you? So again, this overconfidence can rear itself here through the hindsight bias. And then the third and final bias that we're talking about is called the confirmation bias. And we've learned about this before. And this is seeking information that we already know and trying to embolden yourself in that area. And this is a commitment of your time and thinking, and it's just going to make you excessively confident in this particular area because you have that feeling of a belief, and then somebody is aligning with your belief, confirming it, which then makes you bolder. And when you keep adding on to that, the belief gets stronger and stronger and stronger until it becomes unrealistic or beyond any real confidence. It goes into overconfidence from the confidence level very quickly. So those are the 3 reasons why we don't learn about our overconfidence and why we stay overconfident. So when we come back, we're going to talk about overconfidence in financial decision making. That is it for this section. So hang in there. We'll see you on that next video.